I'm thinking about the generations of women who throughout our nation's history have paved the way for this moment tonight. Women who fought and sacrificed so much for equality, liberty, and justice for all. I reflect on their struggle, their determination, and the strength of their vision to see what can be unburdened by what has been. And I stand on their shoulders. But while I may be the first woman in this office, I will not be the last. Because every little girl watching tonight sees that this is a country of possibilities. And to the children of our country has sent you a clear message. Dream with ambition, lead with conviction, and see yourselves in a way that others may not, simply because they've never seen it before. But know that we will applaud you every step of the way.
Yay. That is brought to you by our Social Equity ALC committee. We're going to try to start every meeting off with some form of consciousness to share. And this month is Women's History Month, and women's contribution to the vernacular of our everyday lives, I think probably goes a little unrecognized. So this is our month to do it.
Awesome.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Yay. Thank you all the women in my life. I appreciate you all. All right, let's get started with some tell me something good. Please tell me something good.
Tracy and I had a broker's open for the first time in quite a while. It was really fun and well attended. And we had an opportunity for a couple of our mentees to stop by and see how it goes. And it felt great to see all those agents out and about again. It was cool.
Yeah, I know that you in particular were not looking forward to going back to open houses. But
I scared of the COVID, Joey.
I understand, as you should be. But it's also, the double-edged sword. It's where you shine, also, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And in that, I knew you would rise to the occasion.
It's a beautiful property too. So.
Which property was that?
Something in Ladera with 4 bedrooms and a music studio. That's the one.
Excellent. Yay. All right. Who else has something good to share? Real estate related, non-real estate related?
Joey, we got something good.
Come on, Carlos.
Carlos here. We have a Twilight open tomorrow, and we're kind of wanted to do it because we haven't been able to get together in the office, and hopefully people can make it and celebrate Women's History Month, everything, just a little get together. And you know how I love doing things for opens. I always go big, but I'm not going that big, but it would just be an opportunity to see people and see that.
It's always welcome, right?
Everybody.
Yeah, how'd you do in your open house yesterday? It was really busy, huh?
It was very busy. Very busy.
Excellent. Excellent. Congratulations.
But we hope to see people and,
So everybody's invited tomorrow. What time?
3:30 to 6:30.
3:30 to 6:30. Snacks and beverages kind of thing?
Snacks, beverages, little caprese salad.
Your favorite forks?
Little raffle. I got these nice little forks I love.
Excellent. All right, Carlos. Lorna wants to know if there's going to be pizza involved.
Ooh, I tried. I was thinking about that, but we want to keep it packaged, kind of, just to be safe.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Carlos.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else before I move forward?
Howie,
come on, bring it, Howie.
Right.
I love your
so this
shirt.
is sort of real estate related. My wife and I were thinking about changing our countertops in the kitchen. And the sales guy came over to take some measurements. And I got to tell you, every interaction in life is a potential client. So this sales guy came to our house. Being a sales guy, of course, anybody who knows me, I can kind of talk a little bit. Talk to the guy. Had the guy say like, you know, oh, my lease is actually up in a week and I'm going to go month to month. He's like, oh, I'm going to spend $3,500. I might have my girlfriend move in. I'm like, why are you going to spend $3,500 on rent when you can just buy something? And then warm intro to my wife, and he's looking right now and he's getting pre-qualified. So
I love it.
Remind everybody, every single interaction in life, no matter whether or not you think it will be or will not be, is a potential client of yours.
Absolutely. Opportunity exists everywhere.
It's just amazing. So
Yeah.
just that just, you know, make sure you're just always happy. At least, even if you're not happy, fake it till you are happy, right? Because you will get happier that way. And when you're happy and you're energetic and you got good aura around you, people see that and people will just gravitate toward you normally.
I could not agree more. Thanks, Howie. That was brilliant. Thank you so much. Congrats. All right, let's move on. What do we got next there, Carly? What are the classes coming up this week? Rob, you're going in there first. Get in there.
Sure. Some of the things that I've been mentioning in the past is accountability and planning. So again, want to talk about that accountability. And accountability is someone is just keeping you accountable. They're not there to judge you, but you can state what your goals are and then what you plan to do. And are you reaching them? That's what they're asking you. And I think we have on the next slide something I want to allude to about planning. Oh, nope, that'll come afterwards. We do have somebody who has been very accountable and is closing his first escrow and has 2 others in the pipeline. So our award winner for February is Gabe Valdez. He is somebody who's just superstar, always inquisitive, asking questions, doing due diligence and servicing his clients. So he's our winner for the month.
Congrats, great. Congrats, Gabe. Yeah, Gabe, you know, went from 0 to 1,000, right? Just by doing the activities. Excellent job.
We also have a lead generation winner. It's Maria Prasheva. I hope I didn't butcher that too much. She won this past week for generating the most leads. And for this upcoming week, it's phone calls. How many phone calls are you making this week? Let me know by Friday and you may be the winner.
How many leads did she generate, Rob?
She reached out to, she put in her, when she contacted me, over 15 is how many people she was able to get reach out to.
Excellent, excellent. Yay, good job. All right, and so what's next week's push?
This one is calling, phone calling someone, putting in your phone calls.
All right, making those 10 calls a day, 20 calls a day, whatever your commitment is. Connect with people, just relational calls. You're in the business of building, fostering, and being of value in relationships. So the more you do that, the more opportunity is going to come your way, right?
Yes, exactly. And speaking of opportunities, in case you have a listing such as an open house, which we just heard somebody out of Lovely Brokers Open, if you have a need such as somebody to help you out or even host one, even do a twilight or one that you weren't planning on doing, but you would like the opportunity. So please let me know and I can put you in contact with some great agents that can help you with that.
Aviv being loud. Sorry about that, Rob.
That's okay. And finally, the thing I wanted to talk about, planning and being accountable. If you are looking at something that you want to put together, like we're planning on doing a puppy portrait day, Easter edition. And I brought in 2 vendors who are in the same city as me and I'm good friends with. So we're just putting this on together and it's a way to get out there and generate leads. We started planning this 4 weeks ago. So the reason why I'm saying this, if you're planning to do anything for spring, if you're planning to do anything for summer, put it on your calendar now. That's the coaching tip of the day. Get your calendar out, put it on now, work backwards and put all those things together. You're going to need to reach out to people if you want to do a combined event and share the cost, if you want to find a location and so on. Do it now so that way when that time comes, you're able to generate those leads.
Excellent. I love the cross collateralization. They bring their people, you bring your people, you both
Exactly.
marketing towards the event. How many slots you have in there, Rob?
We currently, because we have the 3 hours, we have this, we have 20 slots in there, but we're also open to standbys. So we know that we're going to have at least that many people coming.
Excellent. Yeah. Yay. All right. It's, yeah, you have them wait around a little bit, and that's when you get to talk to them and interact with them.
And you get to know their dogs, and you capture their information, because we will have a photographer there. And to get the professional photo, they have to give us their information.
Excellent. It's Howie, of course, wants to bring his cat, but we got to mix that. Why would you want to subject your cat to a field full of dogs? Just asking for trouble. Next, thanks, Rob. Thank you so much. Next, let's not forget about our awards ceremony, guys. Friday, March 25th, 11 to 2. We're having an event space. There's going to be food. There's going to be adult beverages and non-adult beverages. We want to really take this as an opportunity to spend some time together, okay? Responsibly, okay? There will be, like I said, there will be food and the such. This is open for everyone. Anyone who's closed the deal is probably going to receive an award. So please be there to celebrate your accomplishment. And also those who are new, come, and it's a great opportunity to meet some of the producing agents in the office and to start building the relationships inside of our community. Bam. Don't schedule any listing appointments, client appointments, inspections during this time, 3 hours. Make it like your water heater just burst and you have to be there. Okay, thank you. March 25th, put in your calendars now. Tech update, Howie.
Hello again, everybody.
Got a new client.
So obviously there's a lot of stuff going on in the world. I just want to let you guys let you guys know what's going on in kind of my world and my clients' world. Again, I know I sometimes come on here and then like kind of fear monger, like, you have to do this, otherwise bad things will happen. Well, bad things are happening, unfortunately. And, I have clients that are giant private equity firms, and I have clients that are agents just like you, and it is happening to everybody. Wars are no longer fought just on soil and air and sea. They are now also fought in the cyber world, whatever you want to call it. I want you guys to be ultra diligent about every email you guys get. I know it's going to be tiring, but for now, treat every email that you get as an escrow instruction email, where you have to double and triple check everything. If anything has anything to do with even just your credentials, right, to log on to stuff, I need you guys to be as diligent as possible and really look at where the email is coming from. Hover your mouse button over the email address and see if it's an actual legit email address. I want you guys to look at links before you click on them, because phishing is at an all-time high. Spamming and scams are at an all-time high. Malware is at an all-time high. I'm dealing with 4 different clients that their website was injected with all this malicious code, and everything is really bad. And it's unfortunately great for business for me, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys and prevent you guys from, you guys have to deal with finding your clients and dealing with all your clients and open houses and everything. You don't need to have to deal with, oh my God, I have to close this credit card because of this. It is at an all-time high right now. I want you guys to be super wary of every email that you get, even if it's from somebody that you know, because usually that's the worst part. Somebody's email is going to get compromised. They're going to send out a spam email. and then bam, you're going to click on something, you're going to type in your OneDrive and or your Google or whatever, and then all of a sudden your credentials are gone. They're going to take those credentials, they're going to mine everything, they're going to try to use those credentials on every single website out there, and next thing you know, you ordered like $7,000 worth of tools at Home Depot. True story, by the way.
Does that go for text messages too?
So text messages are a little bit more difficult to kind of hack. I mean, it's still doable, very, very doable actually, but it's more difficult for somebody to kind of hack you long range from that. That's more like you need to get like a lot of information off your phone, and then yeah, but like text messaging is still not the most secure thing ever, right? Like your phone information can be duped. And again, I'm not trying to scare you guys, but like if you guys don't know, you kind of, ignorance is kind of bliss sometimes, but text messaging isn't the most secure thing. So if you guys have anything on two-factor authentication, which you know, everything, if it has two-factor, you should have it on. Try not to use the text messaging, try to use the authenticator app, because that means you physically need your phone. Now, I can get into a long-winded thing about that where you need something to back that up, but yeah, just your security is only as strong as your weakest link. So don't paste your passwords on like a Post-it note on your computer monitor, and like don't write it down in a notebook that everybody knows that you write stuff down in, you know, and don't make it like something simple. Keep it kind of complex, you know. But if you guys have any questions on this kind of stuff, please reach out to me, technology@kwbcity, or sorry, kwlarchmont.com. And then also Carly or somebody's going to shoot out an email later on. I will be teaching a class next week. Yeah, you can ask me questions during that class, but that class, I'm probably going to make it a more security focused class, just to like how to secure yourself. So I know I'm rambling a little bit, but there's just so much going on, and I want you guys to be as safe as
Protected. Oh, did he freeze right there? Perfection. Look at that. Look where he froze. I love it. Howie, you're the best. We love you. Howie's class coming up next week. We'll talk about that in a second. All right. Thank you, Howie. I'm sure you'll pop back in there. Let's move forward. Upcoming classes, while we're talking about it, are Power Hour every day, 9 to 10 with Christy, not to be missed. I know there's a few people who have been doing it and really, really like it and using it as a way to get themselves accountable to their goals. That's every morning between 9 and 10. If you're on the 9 a.m. Call, we have our 9 a.m. call every morning. You can do that for a half hour and then jump over to Christy for the second half of Power Hour. Perfect. Scott Leroy's offering for this week IDX sites. Today is the 9th, right? Yep. So that was this morning. Let's do DocuSign 201 tomorrow morning. Then, of course, my KW overview. That's still a tool that has a lot of bells and whistles to it. Crossing over tomorrow to Monday. That is lead to close tool with opportunities in the sales pipeline. And then Tuesday is command overview as usual. In the Spark series, classes for the new agents, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 a.m. to 3, let's try that again, 10 a.m. to 11:30. And then the elements are Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. to 11:30. So all the Ignite classes taught from 10 a.m. to 11:30 every day of the week. Tony Robbins is probably one of the only people that I let come into the office educational calendar of his, personal growth, on the personal growth educational piece. And it's because that, while he is driving people to his events, I'd say 85% of the class is substantive. You will get something out of this class, okay? It's after the meeting next week, I believe. And, it's focused on, learning to execute Tony's proven strategies to produce life-changing results in your career, taking the wheel of life assessment to close the gaps between where you are and where you want to be, learn patterns, learn patterns, breaking techniques to determine a clear target of what you really, really want in life, and complete a goal setting exercise to uncover the driving forces that propel you towards your goals. This 1 p.m. class, I think it's an hour and a half. There will be like 15 minutes or 10 minutes of this is our next event, but the rest of it will be substantive. I like his message. I think he does it well. We have a few fans in the office already. It's next Wednesday, 1 p.m.
Are we supposed to sign up for that?
That's a good question. Is it the class page?
It has its own registration page. I've put it in the daily update. I'll
So
send
in
it
the
another
daily
email,
update,
the
David?
registration.
Daily update is the has the registration for it linked.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right.
thank you.
You're welcome. Clear farming and tools. Ben, you want to talk about this? Are you on, Ben?
Yeah, Joey, what's going on? Hey guys. So next week on Thursday, we'll be teaching a class on our technology for farming and how to look up, somebody or anybody within a farm area. So one very good use is, think of it this way: somebody comes into your open house, for example, and they come in, they leave your name, but they never left you an address or a phone number. Well, if we know some details, if they say they're from the same street or a street down on the other side of the block, then we can kind of figure out who they are based on that information and kind of track them down. So we'll go through that a little bit and learn a little bit about statistics in certain areas, if farming is something that you want to go after, and where would be the best use of your time and money. So that's what we'll go after next
Excellent.
week.
And that Eventbrite registration is also in the daily update, right? Yep. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you.
Tomorrow, 12 to 1.
No, that's next Thursday.
Next Thursday, 12 to 1.
Okay.
Core Services, Andy, are you on today? Do we have Andy? She did text me earlier. Oh gosh, what did she say? Can't make the meeting today at the VA. Okay, so Andy cannot make the meeting today, but we will have the lovely Raha in her stead. No?
Raha is out of town until tomorrow.
Okay, she's on her way back, I think. All right, great. Hey, Ben, how you doing, bud?
I'm back. Yeah, I mean, not too much to report really, other than, again, next week's class. But let's talk a little bit about the market a little bit. What's going on. Real estate prices and inventory is still super low, right? I mean, we are getting a little bit more inventory coming in the spring market, but homes, as long as they're listed correctly, even a tad over, they're getting really, really, really good pricing. So I think that's conversations that you need to have with your clients, and kind of give them the option of what's really happening. War is never good, but that's gonna spook a little bit. And then you got interest rates. They're slowly climbing, and I think today we're probably gonna break the last 2-year all-time high in rates. Treasury bonds are already up for 10 years. So Yeah, I think like
Rates-
how we're
rates
saying, just
dip
have conversations out there
The rates dipped ever so slightly, and I think they
on
came
Friday.
back today.
Yeah, yeah.
Over the last week. But yeah, also, we talked about this in the morning meeting, or I put it out there in the morning meeting once, or the Rise and Shine one day this week, in that, I don't know if it's a trend yet, but I have seen it twice in the last 2 weeks where appraisals were coming in short. So just beware of that push. Or we have very, very anxious buyers to get their teeth into something, and in that fervor, willing to give up, appraisal contingency, loan contingency, inspection contingency. Be very, very careful about, make sure that they understand what right they are giving up and what they are contractually bound to by giving that up, right? Because it can be a slippery slope, especially when things are kind of transitioning or being a little, where footing is a little soft. I don't know if it's a trend yet, but I have seen it a few times in the last few weeks. So beware. All right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Next, we are getting on to productivity. Oh, birthdays first, of course. Michael Maslow and Terry Lloyd both have birthdays this week. A little weak in procreation at the time, but happy birthday, you guys.
Thank you.
Also, congratulations to the closings this week: Peter O. and Myron, Stefan Case, also Pete Bonacore, based in Hennington, Dae-Young Her, Russell Roney, and On closed another one. Angela Bond, also Byron Field and Duran Lewis closed one. Heidi Davis, Peter O, Ian Cherney, and Terry Lloyd. Congratulations, Terry.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We have some new escrows on the docket. The Barrington Group has two, one on Rosewood and one on Temple Terrace. Also, Paul Yu on Piedmont, Russell Roney and On have two in the Barker Block, and Christina Kim on 9th Street has a new escrow this week. And we got a couple closed leases. Tim closed one on Grace, on Grand, and Michelle Mena on Saloma. Right, we get the A's and the O's in the right place, I believe. New listings, we have single family this week. We have Pete Bonacore's new listing on Ridgely, 2 bath. So let's try it again. 2 bed, 2 bath, 1 bath, 2 bed, 1 bath, 1,200 and 1,700 square feet for $1,050,000 on Ridgely. Cute little landscaping there. Vetting Carlos, you want to talk about Larchmont? Carlos? No? 3 bedroom, 1 bath, 1,857 square feet. It's a fixer. It has but it has good bones. Just tad under 1.6, 1.5999999.
Yeah, Joey.
Okay, there you
go. Yeah, we've had a lot of activity, and again, we need and we want you guys at the Twilight.
Yeah, let's do an in-house deal on that.
Yep.
Love it. Twofer. Next, we have Marissa Tranquilli at 1670 North Crescent Heights Boulevard. It's a 3 bedroom, 4 bath, 2,301 square feet for 2.775 with a beautiful view. Pocket listings. This is a chance to tell us any pocket listings or coming soons that you might have. Anybody want to share? Any pocket listings, please? Coming soon. Anything?
I'm in that kind of, almost in that. I just had a
Alright.
cancellation of escrow. I have duplexes down on, in Mar Vista on Venice Boulevard. One unit is vacant, the other is occupied, but the real deal with this is it's a development opportunity. That property can handle 7 to 11 units. Price is 135, but there's definitely some flexibility in it.
Yeah, and you know, in transparency, the only barrier to entry for these buyers are is the tenant, right? And the tenant is he seems to be a nice enough guy.
He's very nice. He's very nice. He's been there for a while. He's paying very, very little. But the building is old. The building's gonna come down. He knows it. Like I said, we've been in escrow for, I don't know, 2 weeks now, and these other guys did their due diligence. I believe they were partners. One of the partners was getting cold feet and just didn't want to get involved in it. So it's done. The address is 11425 Venice Boulevard. I just relisted it as active moments ago. So if you look it up, you have any questions, give me a call and I'll fill you all in. It's already gone through the retrofit, everything. We were right at the point of no return. And that's when the guy pulled out. 11425 Venice Boulevard in Mar Vista. It's just west of the 405 freeway.
All right, excellent. Anybody else coming soon? Pocket listings? Okay, let's move on. Let's, wasn't in this. Wanted to welcome Charles and David Hitt. You see David on there, and I thought I saw Charles Ryan. Yeah, Charles is on there too. Not new to Keller Williams, but new to us. David's been an ALC member and a top producer, and well, he still is. But we are so happy to have you, David and Charles, and we know you will contribute to our little family here.
We're happy to be here. We're excited, over the moon, and we've been treated with the utmost, hospitable welcome and kind and loving. We appreciate it and look forward to getting to know all of you. Thank you, Joey and team.
Yay. Welcome, David. All right. Once needs, fill the bucket.
I would
Joey.
like to say something, Joy.
Yeah, Joseph.
Yes. I just wanted to remind you that we have a COVID tester available for free at the office. We know like we're going back to normal, but we're not COVID free yet. So
absolutely.
For those who have, like, to meet people, especially with family members who's vulnerable, like myself, like I have a 80-year-old mother, like, so I like to be prepared and sorry. So like you
absolutely.
Could, yeah, those
so we have them here at the office, is what Joseph's saying. You can come in, grab a kit and return that sealed kit, and that will be picked up and processed within 24 hours, right, Joseph?
Yeah, usually, yeah, you could take it home and bring it Wednesday morning before 1 or before 1 p.m. and you're gonna have the result by email usually very next day. And you don't have to fill out your social security number, only your ID and emails and stuff. So it's nothing like really personal. I know like ID would be personal.
It's completely free. Yep.
Yeah, and it's for free, and it's better to be prepared because I've seen people who got like they were being cautious, but because of the family member visiting them, it happens. So I see those tragedies. So
yeah,
it's better
as precaution
prepared.
also.
Yes.
Yep. Agreed. Thank you, Joseph. Thanks for reminding me.
Joey,
Carlos.
I don't know if this bucket could be filled anymore, but let's try. Bates Hennington team, I love them. They're really, really helpful every time you ask something or anything, and always available, and I appreciate that. And also
Great
you,
leader.
Joy, thank you for always being available.
I'm here for you, bud.
We
And,
love you, Carlos. Mwah, mwah.
We love you.
Look at him.
Carlos, I love you, even though I just met you yesterday.
David
I mean,
loves you too.
I don't
Spread the
think
love,
I've,
baby.
I don't think I've ever filled anyone's bucket, but you know,
Good for you.
He's all right.
today is a bucket filling.
Congratulations.
Love it.
Anyone else wants or needs fill the bucket? All right, guys. Well, have a great week. Don't forget about our is that correct? Do not forget about the 25th of March. Block it out. Get an outfit together. Make it special for you. Okay? You need to celebrate. We all need to celebrate together. So I'm very happy to see you guys.
Thank you,
You guys
Joy.
have a great week. Bye, Renee.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good one.